Hi, UT Dallas community. My name is John Westmoreland, and I'm a career advisor at the University Career Center. Today in our interviewing series, we'll be going over the types of job interviews that you might expect in an interview. When interviewing, there are 8 types of job interviews that you could be introduced to. One-on-one interviews, panel interviews, group interviews, phone and/or video interviews, behavioral interviews, stress interviews, informal interviews, and case interviews. Each of these interviews have their own different purpose for different professions, and we'll dive a little more into each of them as the video goes on. The first 3 types of job interviews that we'll dive into are one-on-one, panel, and group interviews. Starting with one-on-one, it's the most common interviewing format. This is where you meet a hiring manager or a recruiter to discuss your qualifications and determine if you're fit for the role in a one-on-one setting. This is probably the interview experience that you might have already experienced or will experience the most in the future. A panel interview involves multiple interviewers from different departments or teams, each assessing various aspects of your suitability. One common panel interviewing situation is if you're interviewing for a leadership position. Maybe multiple other leaders will interview you to see if they feel you're a good fit for the specific role and a good fit to be a leader in their organization. Lastly, there's what's called a group interview. It's where several candidates are interviewed simultaneously, often to observe interpersonal skills and how they interact with others. Essentially, they're comparing some soft skills to other candidates in the same room as you, so that way they can determine if you have the interpersonal skills to do a job that might require a lot of interaction with others. Here, we'll discuss 3 more types of job interviews: phone and video, behavioral, and stress. Starting off with phone and video. Phone screenings are typically used for initial screenings, focusing on your background to determine if interviewers want to move forward with you in a different interviewing capacity. Video interviews are conducted on platforms like Zoom or Skype and could be a screening or an actual series of interviews. Moving on to behavioral interviews, they center on your past experiences to predict future behavior. Some of the professions that might have this interview are leadership positions, customer-facing positions, and social work positions. For stress interviews, they're designed to evaluate how you handle stress and pressure, and they often involve challenging or confrontational questions, but they're not commonly used. Some professions this type of interview might be used for are healthcare, finance, and law enforcement. Finally, we'll discuss informal interviews and case interviews. Informal interviews are a casual conversation potentially had over lunch or coffee to assess company fit and communication skills. Informal job interviews are usually conducted when someone from within the company refers the potential applicant to the individual conducting the interview. A case interview is common in consulting or finance, where you have to analyze a business problem and propose a solution. Again, these are commonly used in different business situations. My name is John Westmoreland. I'm a career advisor here at the University Career Center, and this has been our type of job interview section of our interviewing series. Thank you, and please join us again for more videos.